Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the strat-o-matic Network. We've got a ball game. This is the final game of a three-game series, New York Yankees at Baltimore Orioles. The clubs split the first two games. Baltimore won the first, Yankees the second. This is also the first game of April 19, and of course, this is in our 1962 replay. I will be back with to review the lineups in just a couple minutes. And a very good day to all of you. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, strat-o-matic Network, Yankees at the Orioles. Let's look at our lineups. For the Yankees, Richardson leads off at second, Tresh at short, Maris in right, Mantle in center, Blanchard in left, Elston Howard catching, Moose Skowron at first, Cletus Boyer at third, and pitching Ralph Terry, a record of 1-1. Yankees come into this 2-3, 3 games out. Orioles, it's Temple at second, Earl Robinson in right, Powell in left, Gentile at first, Brandt in center, Brooks Robinson at third, Gus Triandos catching, Adair at short, and starting for the Orioles is Chuck Estrada. He has a record of 0-1. Both are right-handers. Terry and Estrada will be coming right at you in 5 minutes for the start of this ball game. Stand by, please. Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B. And we're ready for this ball game. Yankees won it in real world 3-1. Attendance was 16,376 here at Memorial. It's the rubber game of the series. And the Orioles take the field. Chuck Estrada on the mound. And leading it off for the Yankees, of course, is Bobby Richardson. Richardson steps in the batter's box. Here's Estrada now. He's ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch from Estrada. That's a 6-7. Right-handed, grounds it to second or first X right away. Temple 315. .315, 3-3. That's going to go through past Temple. Base hits. 6-8, 10-15. So it's a leadoff single for Bobby Richardson. Richardson 1-15, 1-18. Being held 1-16. Gets the lead, 2-5-12, and he's got the lead. He does not have the lead. So Richardson with a short lead off first, being held closely by Jim Gentile at first. Here's Tresh now. He's gonna lay that down. Infield is in, he's a B now. And that's hit to, I believe that's second base. First base. It's a bunt. He's 7. That's going to be a grounder right to first. And Gentile steps on the bag as Richardson advances to second. He's in scoring position for Maris. 1 out. Maris, left-handed hitter. Pitch from Estrada. That is 110, and that's a fly ball to center field. Under it is Brandt, 2 away. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Estrada. And the pitch. That's going to be 1-5. Right-handed hit deep by Mantle. To right center, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Mantle here in the first. And the Yankees get on the board early. 2-0. That was 1-5. Right-handed, clean. For Mantle, that is his second home run of the season. Mantle had 30. He only had 377 at bats. So he was hurt for some of this season. That's home run number 2 for Mantle. And now Johnny Blanchard is the batter. Okay, Estrada, the windup and the pitch with 2 outs. That is 5-6 left-handed, walked him. So Blanchard on first, 2 down for Elston Howard. .212, and he lines it to second, caught by Temple. And the side is retired, but there were 2 runs. On 2 hits, there was also a walk. The 2-run home run by Mantle. And after a half, it's Yankees 2. Orioles coming up. Good morning, Stack. Here's Ralph Terry on the mound for the Yankees. He has a record of 1-1. Here's Johnny Temple to lead it off for the Orioles. My high flying bird. Here's Terry now. He's ready. The wind up. Pitch to Temple. 210 right-handed. Ballpark slash. Right-hander 3. Whoa, it's lined to shortstop. Tresh, who makes the catch, 1 out. Now Earl Robinson takes a ball outside. Orioles came in 7th this season, but they were a fairly decent team, 77 and 85. Somewhat competitive, if you will. Okay, here's Terry facing Robinson, Earl. And the pitch, that's 2-7 right-handed, grounded to third. Cletus takes it and throws it to Moose Scourin at first, 2 away. This is really a golden era, as this is the twilight of the great New York Yankees dynasty, where from 1949 to 1964, they won the pennant every year but 2. 54 when Cleveland won the pennant, and 59 when Chicago White Sox won the pennant. Otherwise, they won the pennant every year. It's the greatest dynasty in sports history. The last season they won the pennant in this dynasty was 64. Of course, we're doing the 62 replay, and a big hand for Boo Powell as he comes to the batter's box. Okay, Terry is ready. The pitch to Boom Boom. That's 5-7 left-handed, grounder to second X. Richardson, a 115. 19-1 gets a G1, E15, 6-10, 11. And he throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ralph Terry. We've gone 1. It's Yankees 2, Orioles nothing. We move to the top of the second. Chuck Estrada got an early taste of Yankee power as Mantle clubbed a 2-run blast with 2 outs and Richardson on second. Here's Moose Scourin now. Here's Estrada. Pitch to Moose. That's going to be a 2-7 right-handed, single 1-15. Whoa, it's lined to third. What a beautiful catch by Brooks Robinson. And that's 1 out. Wow, that was a beauty. A diving catch on the liner. 1 out. Here's Cletus. That's 1-5 right-handed, grounds it back to Estrada, and he throws it to Gentile, 2 outs. And now Ralph Terry, the Yankees pitcher, a 3 WR. .210 struck him out. First strikeout for Estrada, and a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Yankees. Terry retired the side in order in the first. He'll face Jim Gentile to lead it off. Gentile, 251, 33 home runs, real world. Gentile has yet to hit a home run this year in the replay. Gentile 5 for 24 with 3 runs batted in. Here's the pitch from Terry. That's 5-7 left-handed. Grounder to second X for Richardson. 115. Nah. 115. That's 6-1. He gets to it. 6-10-14. And oh, he boots it. Oh my. Richardson an E15 at second with the 14, 6-10-14. He boots it. A one-base error is charged to Bobby Richardson. And Gentile is on. Here's Jackie Brandt now. Pitch from Terry. That's 4-2 right-handed. Grounds it to third. This could be 2. Cletus to Richardson. And then over to Muscowrin for the double play. So all is peaches and cream for the Yankees, and in particular Bobby Richardson, who booted Gentile's ground ball, but then initiates the double play. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Brooks. Terry into his windup. The pitch to Robinson. That is 3-12 right-handed. Lines it to third right at Cletus. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the error. A double play and none left on. We've gone 2 innings. And I like this ball game. It's 2-0 Yankees. We're going to take a break for just a couple minutes. And when we come back, we'll continue this. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-o-matic Network. Whoa. We're going to take a break for about 2 minutes, but when we come back, we're so lucky. We're going to get a trivia question from Kathy Harden in the top of the third, and we will look forward to that. It's just about 2 or 3 minutes, folks. Stand by, please. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, he's all right.
How, he's all right?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Did you think of your mic? I got it.
I'm sorry about the delay, folks. My neighbor, he's in his 80s, and I keep an eye on him. It's my way to redeem myself. And good morning, JC. He just came back with a driver. He went to the hospital overnight because of a problem with his catheter. And boy, I'll tell you, so I help him out. I get him a cup of coffee. I mail a letter for him. I even went shopping for him for food. Poor guy. And this is a way for me to seek redemption from my past sins. And do the right thing. I may have to go out this afternoon for a personal matter and might have to adjust the schedule accordingly. But before we move on, I'm very happy. We have a question from Kathy Harden, and this is a trivia question. So I want you all to pay attention now and look in the text Good morning, JC. Wait for it now. Here it is. What is the best source of protein for the human body? Termites, soybeans, beef, or peanuts? Great question. Stack says soybeans. JC says termites. No to both. There's actually 3 there. I'm going to go with beef. And JC got it. Bill Ivamy said beef. We got a little confused there. Dang, JC got it. JC with termites. And we're going to give a red Mike and Ike to JC. And also to Kathy for that very nutritious question. Termites. Thank you, Kathy. That was an awesome question. I think I reckon to get myself the final cup of coffee from that pot as I try to not think about eating termites. I I don't know how they figured it out, how much protein termites have, and they have amino acids that are necessary to produce more protein, Kathy adds. Yeah, Bill says eat them. Don't kill them, eat them. Okay. And that's wild. Let's get some coffee here. Okay, we're back at it here. 2-0 Yankees on the 2-run home run by Mantle, his second of the year. Estrada takes the mound. He retired the Yanks in order in the second. And Bobby Richardson leads it off. Singled and scored again on the home run by Mantle. Okay, here's Estrada. And it's 6-5, right-handed grounder to short X. For a dare 325. Trying to get it on a dare. That's going to be 23. Gets to it. E25. That's going to be a 3. And he throws him out. Throws it to Gentile. Richardson is retired. That's outside for a ball to Tresh now. Tresh switch hitter, batting left. That's right. At 6-4, switch hitter batting left, grounder to short X. Boy, I just got a hunger pang. 6-4, right to the brain. It's a dare again. If you dare on a 325, that's a 1-3. That should go through. And it does for a base hit. 6-8-9, E25. We're not done yet, but we are now. It's a single by Tresh with 1 out. Tresh went to 16, 7 and 8 picked off, not being held. Actually, it's borderline. So sorry, he is not being held. Here's Maris. Gotta do that more often. If you dare eat termites, please don't send me don't do it in front of me, folks. Wings and all. Here's the pitch to Maris. 2-5, and he struck him out. Second strikeout for Estrada. And here comes Mantle again. Outside for a ball to Mantle. Estrada into his windup. And the pitch. Whoa, excuse me. That is a 4-12, switch hitter batting left. Grounds it back to Estrada X. He is a 5-13. Estrada 5-13. That's 15-5. He gets to a G2. E13 5-9-10. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Tresh he was left on. We're heading to the bottom of the third. Here's Terry now. Leading it off for the Birds is Gus Triandos. Okay, Terry, he gets the sign from Howard. And the pitch. That is 111, right-handed. Hit deep by Triandos, but it's getting back to it is Blanchard to make the catch. It was a ballpark blast, but it's so deep out there in Baltimore. It's a 1-3 both sides on the ballpark blasts. A long fly out, one away, and now here's Jerry. If a dare. Here's the pitch from Terry. You got a question top of the fifth now. Oh, you're gonna spoil us. That's 5-10, right-handed, grounder to short X. Tresh 323. That's 323, 3-3. That's going to go through S1 base hit. 3-5-6. And it's a single hit by Adair, one out. And now Chuck Estrada, 6 NR. A bunter, but with one out, 6 NR, we'll have him hit. Here's the pitch from Terry. That is a 1-8, and he grounds it to second. Richardson to Tresh for one, and then over to Skowron for the double play. So the side is retired, no runs. One hit by Adair, the single, and none left from a double play. We go to the top of the fourth now. Johnny Blanchard leading it off, the Yankees left fielder. Here's Estrada. And the pitch to Blanchard. That's a 1-8. Pops it up to first for Gentile. One out. And now Howard. That's 5-2, right-handed. Ballpark blast Howard, but again, left fielder getting under it. Powell. Hold your beer. He goes back and makes the catch, 2 away. So 1-3 ballpark blasts today. 2 outs now. Skowron at the plate. That's 1-5, right-handed. Triple 1-3. It's a base hit for Skowron. A 2-out single. Now Boyer steps up. 4-6, right-handed, walked him. Estrada's first endurance is the 7th. Ralph Terry, the batter. Clutch situation. 4-4, right-handed, fly ball center X. That's for Brandt, a 210. Brandt, 12-2 gets to it. E10, 5-9-13. And he makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk for the Yankees. We move to the bottom of the 4th now. Here's Terry. Top of the order for the Birds. Johnny Temple leading it off. Ooh, that's good coffee. Wow. Oh, Lord, that's good. Here's the pitch to Temple. 3-8 right-handed, fly ball center. Mantle under it. 1 away. Earl Robinson stepping up to bat. Terry. And the pitch. 5-9, right-handed, grounded to short X. That'll be for Tresh, a 323. 2-3, that's going to go through for a base hit. An S2 single with 1 out. 6-10-14. Oh, I think that's an error. No, it's not. E23. It's a base hit. Earl Robinson with the single, 1 out. He's got good speed. 1-18. 1 not being held. He'll go for the lead. It's a 4. He is being held. 1-20, 1-18, 1-16, and he doesn't get the lead. Powell at the plate. Robinson being held closely at first. Here's Terry. Pitch to Boog. That is 3-9. It's hit well by Powell. Deep to right center. And it's gone. A 2-run home run. So there's your Orioles answer to Mantle's 2-run blast. This is a 2-run home run for Boog Powell. The very young Boog Powell. Let's look at that again. It was a 3-9 right-handed. There it is. Home run 1-15. It was a 12. And for Boom Boom Powell, that's home run number 3 on the season. And it's a 2-2 game. Here's Jim Gentile now with 1 out and nobody on. Terry into his windup and the pitch to Gentile. That's 1-2, and that's a base hit. Gentile slices it up the middle for a single. Gentile not being held. Doesn't get the lead. Here's Brandt with 1 out and Gentile on first. Pitch to Brandt, 6-5 right-handed. That is a liner to short and caught by Tresh. 2 outs. And now Brooks Robinson. 2 outs, Gentile on first. We're all tied up now, 2-2. Okay, here's Brooks now. And the pitch from Ralph Terry. That is 6-8 right-handed. That's a base hit. Gentile goes to second and holds. First and second, 2 outs now for Gus Triandos, and this will be a clutch situation. That's 1-4 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast by Triandos, deep to left. Blanchard going back at the wall. That's a fence, actually, I think, at Baltimore, to make the catch, and the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on 4 hits. A 2-run blast by John Boog Powell, his third of the season. We've gone 4. I'd say we've got a ball game in the works. Good morning, Hoots. Now I want you all to pay attention to the live text now, as we're going to get a nice trivia question from Kathy. Stand by now. Wait for it. Here it is. In Dante's Inferno, what crime was committed by those on the lowest level of hell? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Kathy. That's jaywalking. I mean, what could be worse than murder, Kathy? Come on. Oh. No. What? No, not murder? Okay. What's it called then, that thing? It's not murder, it's, I forgot the word for it. Here it is. Oh, Stack. Betrayal. Treachery. Worse than murder. Well, It's a great question. I don't know how they work that out, but we're going to give a red one that it's worse than murder. But I'm going to give a red one to Kathy Harden for a most unusual and illuminating question. Thank you, Kathy. And you know what I'm going to do? By the way, folks, I have my neighbor. I watch out for him. I have to mail a letter for him and get him a hot coffee at his request, and I'm going to do that after this game. He understands. He understands completely. I'm going to take a break here. We have termites and treachery or betrayal. And we come back, we'll continue this ball game. It's 2-2 ball game. And this is the Strat-o-matic Network. Oh, thank you, Stack. Jeffrey Guterman back here in Studio B. It's a 2-2 ball game, and it's the rubber game of this 3-game series. And Chuck Estrada takes the mound. And it will be the top of the order for the Yankees. Thank you very much, Stack. That's very kind of you. Here's Stack. Not Stack. Here's Chuck. And the pitch to Richardson. Oh, that's 5-2 right-handed. It's a ballpark blast. But again, it's getting caught up out in left field. Boog Powell, hold your beer. Makes the catch, one away. Okay, here's Trush now. 2-7, right-handed. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Estrada. And here comes Roger Maris. Roger 0 for 2 today. 2-10. It's a ballpark slash. Left-hander. And it's lined to second. Caught by Temple. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Estrada. We head to the bottom of the 5th now. Here's Jerry Ifadair and Ralph Terry on the mound. Here's the pitch, 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it to first X. That'll be for Moose Scourin. Moose 313. .313, 19-3 gets to a G1. E13, 589. And he takes it to the bag, 1 away. Here's Estrada now. Estrada 6NR. 510, right-handed, grounded to short. We got a lot of X's today. Tresh 323. He's gonna have to fucking wait. 323, 17-3 gets to a G1. 689. And he throws him out. 2 away. I'm playing here. Here's Johnny Temple with 2 outs, no one on. Pitch from Terry, 6-9. That's a shot hit into left field for a base hit. A 2-out single for Temple. 1-15, 1-13. Borderline. Not being held. Here's Earl Robinson now. Good morning, Bob. That's 3-7 right-handed. Fly ball center, the shit on the inning. Mantle under it. He makes the catch and the side is retired. So after 5, it's still a 2-2 ball game. We got a very good ball game going here. Top of the 6th, Estrada. His first endurance is the 7th. Terry's is the 8th. Here's Mantle to lead it off. Here's the pitch, 1-5. It's hit deep by Mantle again. To right field, and it's gone. And that makes it a 3-2 ball game. That's Mantle's 3rd home run of the season. Let's look at that again. It was a 1-5. That's clean as a baby's ass. Okay. And he's gonna get hurt this year. You're gonna see him out of the lineup at times. But while he's in the lineup, he is very, very powerful, as we know Mantle to be. Indeed, Kathy, we're gonna have a nice season here with Mantle, now his 3rd home run of the season. And a 3-2 ball game. Okay, here's Blanchard now. That one column is beautiful. God. There's a 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to second for Temple, and he throws it to Gentile, 1 out. Now here's Elston Howard. Pitch from Estrada. That's 1-9. Right-handed. That's a ballpark blast, but again, it's so deep out there. Powell, hold your beer. 1 out. 2 outs. And here's Moose Scourin. 4-5, right-handed, struck him out, and the side is retired. Moose retired, but there was one run on the home run by Mantle, his second of this ball game. We're going without coffee here. We might make I think I'm going to try to tough it out and not make any more. And then when I go run that errand, I'll get one for myself too. I like to stagger things. Third Red Bull, Hooter. Wow. Okay, here's Boog. I've already drank a pot. I don't think I need any right now. Powell is 1 for 2. Terry on the mound. And the pitch to Powell. That's going to be a 1-8 right-handed. Grounder to second, Richardson. Over to Moose. 1 away. Yeah, I was thinking... Took me up. Here's Gentile now. And the pitch, that's 2-8 right-handed, struck him out. And those tumbling dice, that is the first strikeout for Terry. That flipped. That white die flipped from something on Terry's card to the strikeout. 2-8 right-handed. And here's Jackie Brand, 2 outs, nobody on. Drip IV of Mountain Dew. Here's 1-6, right-handed, struck him out. Terry, 1-2-3 for the Orioles. And we're heading to the 7th. Here's Chuck Estrada now. It's a 3-2 game Yankees, and leading it off is Cletus Boyer. That's 4-6, right-handed, walked him. So Boyer is on. And Ralph Terry coming up, an 8 bunter. Infield is back. He lays it down. That's a dribbler right in front of the plate for Triandos. Triandos, 8. Picks it up, throws to first to get Terry, and Boyer advances to second. So it's a sacrifice bunt successful by Terry. 1 out, Boyer in scoring position. Here's Bobby Richardson now. This is Estrada's first endurance inning. And the pitch 3-4 right-handed, that's hit well. Into the gap by Richardson. It's a double. And Boyer comes home. And it is a 4-2 ball game. Action in the Orioles bullpen. And warming up is Jim LaHoo. Jim LaHoo, non-carded. Jim LaHoo is warming. Non-carded, pitched in this game real world, obtained from the card viewer. Jim LaHoo, warming for the Orioles. Ben Witz with a pot of coffee brewing for him now. He didn't specify if it's coffee. It could be anything. It could be Mountain Dew. It could be Red Bull, if you brew it, if you can, Dr. Pepper. It could be something else. It's coffee, regular black as night. Here's Tresh now. Estrada on thin ice here. One hitter walk away from fatigue. Here's the pitch from Estrada. That's 1-4. He grounds it to second. Runner on second. And he will go to third, Richardson, as Temple throws Tresh out, 2 away. And here comes Maris. There's an old story about Jack Johnson, the great boxer, who went into a restaurant and said, "Give me coffee and eggs." And the guy says, "How do you want them?" He says, "I want the coffee black as night, and I want the eggs beat to a pulp, or scrambled to a pulp." Jack Johnson was a huge personality. Just huge. He did not want to be thought of first and foremost as a black man. He wanted to be known as a man. Oh, Hooter. Yeah, I'd go to Cracker Barrel. I would love, you know what I would love? Some brisket. And little, small, tiny roasted potatoes. It's 2 away. Richardson on third. It's a 4-2 game now. Here's the pitch to Maris. That's a 6-7 left-handed grounder to second X for Temple, 315. I'll tell you, Hooter, I'm into, hold on, let me just finish this so I don't get distracted. 6-3, he gets to a G3, E15. That's 6-10-13. And he throws him out. The side is retired. But another run for the Yankees on the walk to Boyer, and then doubled him home after he was moved to second on the sacrifice, middle of the 7th inning stretch. 4-2 Yankees. I guess I would say a boxing fan. Hoots, I really like boxing from the 70s, okay? That's really the era. I'm not a fan now, okay? But I love Ali, first and foremost Ali. And then, of course, Frazier, Foreman, you know. And, you know, I love the history. I think that the I forgot the name of the documentary. Ken Burns, and if any of you can, Unforgivable Blackness is the name of it. It's awesome. Ken Burns, Hooter, Unforgivable Blackness. I haven't watched in a while, but I've seen it several times. And it's a great documentary about the man, his life. In and out, inside and outside of the ring. Just fantastic. I have a programming note. And this is all very tentative. We're switching around our schedule of games. The Detroit Tigers at the Boston Red Sox, originally scheduled at 2 p.m., is being moved up to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. on the West Coast. Our second game, which was going to be this evening, is going to be moved tomorrow. Houston Colt 45s at the Cubs, a 5:30 a.m. start. And that will be tomorrow, the 22nd. And I just updated that on the landing page. Okay. We're moving to the bottom of the seventh now. Terry, with the Yankees leading at 4-2, Brooks Robinson will lead it off. Now here's Terry now. The windup and the pitch to Brooks. That's 4-7 right-handed. That's a fly to center. Mantle is under it, one away. Now Gus Triandos is the batter. Triandos steps in the batter's box. Here's Terry. He gets the sign from Howard. And the pitch, 5-8, right-handed, lines it to short, 2 outs. And now Jerry Adair. .210, right-handed. That's a base hit for Adair, 2-out single. And there will be a hitter for Chuck Estrada, who came very close to reaching fatigue in the seventh, his first endurance inning. He pitched 7. He allowed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 3, struck out 4, and allowed 4. And coming in will be Jim LaHoo. Again, not carded. A -1 hold would be -3. And of course, he has no record. LaHoo warming, he'll be ready to come in, and now they're gonna hit for them, hit for Estrada. Coming out to hit will be Russ Snyder. He's got some power. He's a left-handed hitter. We just want to double check, make sure indeed he's on this team at this time. Yes, he is. So Snyder is called on to pinch hit. He could tie up this game with one swing of his bat, and Terry knows it. He's got end power against Terry, the right-hander. 2 outs, Adair on first. Snyder, again the tying run. All right, Hoots. I want to get back to that, Hoots. 1 second. Here's the pitch to Snyder. That's 3-6 right-handed. There's a base hit for Snyder. Adair goes to third and holds. So it's first and third, 2 outs for Johnny Temple. That was a 3-6 right-handed. And here's Temple now. 263 hitter, only 270 at bats. Johnny Temple steps in the batter's box, and this is a clutch situation here. He has 2 clutch reversals in the 1 column. Here's Terry now. All right, here's the pitch to Temple. That's 4-4 right-handed, fly ball center. That's from Mantle. He should get to this. He's a 1 8. One 8. Mantle, that's a reroll. That's 10-1, gets 2 at Mantle. F2 with 2 outs, 4-7-9, E8. And he makes the catch. You could count on Mantle to get to that ball. And the side is retired. It's no runs, 2 hits. And both were left on. And we've gone 7. It's a 4-2 ball game. And there's a new pitcher now, Jim LaHoo. Jim LaHoo died in 2016, age 79. Jim LaHoo being called on. Yeah, the Mick doing it. There's Jim LaHoo coming out to take his warm-ups. And here's LaHoo on the mound, facing Mantle to lead it off. Mantle switch hitter. What's that now? Estrada. Did I make an error? You said who struck out 11? Walked 3, stack. I don't know what. Okay, I don't think you're talking about this game. Here's Mantle now. The pitch from LaHoo, he is a right-hander, and the pitch 2-9, and he walked Mantle. Oh, okay. He walked Mantle. That's one way to pitch to him. Mantle on first. Here comes Blanchard now. Mantle with LaHoo, 1-17. Not being held with a 3. And he does not get the lead. Mantle is on first, not being held. Here's Blanchard. LaHoo from the stretch. That's 5-10. Left-handed. Grounds it to first. Gentile throws to second to force Mantle. It's 1 out now. And Blanchard is on first. And here's Helston Howard. .27 right-handed. And there's a base hit by Howard. A single to left. Blanchard goes to second and will hold. First and second, 1 down for the Yankees. And here comes Moose. Moose steps in. That's 6-5 right-handed. And that's a grounder to short X. Against, oh, wait a minute, against the right-hander, I'm sorry. It is a grounder to short X. And that is a dare 325. 5-3. Gets 2 at G3 with no holds. No infield in. 5-9-12. E25. G3 first and second, 1 out. And the runners will advance. He throws it to first. So it's 2 outs, second and third, and Cletus comes up in a clutch situation with 2 runners in scoring position. Here's LaHoo trying to get out of this. The pitch to Boyer. That's 3-6. Hit well by Cletus. Into the gap. That's going to score both runs. Both runners. Blanchard comes home. Howard comes home. A 2-run double by Cletus Boyer, and now it is a 6-2 ball game. Cletus Boyer, 3-6, home run 1-8, 19 on the 20-die double. And Ralph Terry is coming up. We'll keep LaHoo in here to see if he can get Terry. If he can't get Terry, we're going to pull him. Here's the pitch. That's 2-9, struck him out, and the side is retired. But 2 runs on a walk, a single and a double, a big double by Cletus. We're in the middle of the 8th. It is a 6-2 game now. Terry in his first endurance inning, and will be the heart of the order. Earl Robinson to lead it off. And Hooter, let me know, Hoots, when you're doing your broadcasts. 24 strat-o-matic, I love it. Wow, 24. I'm trying to remember who won the pennant that year. You got your overhead cam mount. Uh, 24 strat and 84 payoff pitch, and I can go either way. Oh yeah, the Senators, yeah. But I am looking forward to watching your broadcasts, Hoots. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. My next broadcast will be at 4:30 p.m. I'm trying to pace myself a little bit this Saturday. Well, I think it's great, Hoots, you know, to put effort in. Here's Earl Robinson facing Terry now. Bottom of the 8th. Orioles down by 4. Pitch from Terry, 3-7, right-handed, fly ball center. Mantle under it, 1 out. And now here's John Powell. 1 for 3, 2-run blast. That's 1-4. That would have been a blast for Mantle, I think, but it's tapped back to Terry, and he throws it to Moose, 2 outs. And here's Jim Gentile. 1 for 3 today. 3-6. And that's hit deep by Gentile. To right field, back to the wall goes Maris. It is over the fence for a home run. Jim Gentile has hit a long home run. Pretty much anything hit here in Memorial is a long home run. And Gentile makes it 6-3 ball game. Looking at it again, 3-6. It is a home run, clean as a baby's ass. And thank you, Stack. That's very kind of you to do. For Gentile, he's been due, I think. That is his first home run of the season. Like I said, he had 30-something home runs. 33, to be exact. 2 outs now. And Jackie Brandt is the batter. Here's Terry. Pitch to Brandt, 1-5, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the third strikeout for Terry. There was one run on the home run by Gentile, his first of the season. We're moving to the ninth. And Jim LaHoo takes the mound. He allowed 2 runs in his first endurance inning. Now he gets to face the top of this Yankees order. Here's Richardson leading it off. LaHoo on the mound. The windup and the pitch, 6-6 right-handed. And that's a base hit to right for Richardson. Looking at LaHoo again. His real world. Oh shit. That's the wrong date. This is the 19th of April. LaHoo, I thought he was good. LaHoo had an ERA of 1.86, 9.2 innings pitched, allowed 10 hits, and 2 earned runs, 3 total runs. Okay, here's Richardson is on. 1-15, 1-12, not being held. Here's Tresh now. LaHoo from the stretch. The pitch to Tresh. That's 3-8, right-handed. That's hit deep by Tresh. Deep to right field, and it's gone. A 2-run home run by Tresh. It is now an 8-3 ball game. The balls are flying out for the Yankees. That's the 3rd home run for the Yankees. That's the 5th home run in this game. Mantle has 2. That's a 2-run blast by Tresh. Look at it again, 3-8. Right-handed, home run 1-7. And it was a 6. And for Tresh, I have the stats so nicely waiting here. That is the first home run of the season for Tresh. That left like a rocket. And that's going to be it for LaHoo, for realism purposes. LaHoo ends up pitching 1 inning, allowing 4 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1. We can close him out now. 4 earned runs. So a very, I guess we could call that piss poor outing. And coming into pitch will be Wes Stock, who pitched in this game in real world. Wes Stock. So Stock is coming out from the bullpen. Whoops. Stock has no record. He has pitched 2 innings pitched, no earned runs. Stock taking his warm-ups, right-handed hitter. And leading it off, not leading it off, but coming up is Roger Maris. It's an 8-3 game now. Okay, Roger, 0 for 4 today. Here's Stock, and the pitch to Roger Maris. That's a 5-2 left-handed, struck him out. So Maris, 0 for 5 today. And that's going to put Roger 9 for 24. He came into this 9 for 19. Hitting just below 500, so this sort of checked him 1 out, And here's Mantle. Now Mantle, 2 for 3 and a walk, 2 home runs. And he is 8 for 20. Hitting an even 400, 3 home runs and 6 runs batted in. Here's Stock now, the windup, and the pitch to Mickey Mantle. That's 6-9, switch hitter batting left, walked him. And I'll tell you, he can draw those base on balls. Now Johnny Blanchard. That is 2-6 right-handed, double 1 to 6. It's a fly to center. Jackie Brandt under it, 2 away. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it will be Brooks Robinson, Triondos, and Jerry If You Dare. Here's the pitch to Howard. 4-6 right-handed, base hit to right. Mantle goes to second. 1 to 17. 1 to Fort Hill hold. And here comes Moose. Uh, 6-6 right-handed. Here's a single. This might score Mantle. It's to right field. Earl Robinson -3. 2 outs. Oh, that's the left field. I'm so sorry. That's going to be to Powell +3. And they'll let him come home. Holding the runners. 3 runs this inning. 11-3 ball game. I got some consolation for you, Ben. He was also an Athletic, and he was a Cardinal. So if that helps in any way, and I think you knew that, but I just saying, you say he was a Yankee, sure he was. Here's Cletus now. First and second with 2 down. Here's the pitch from Stock. 4-8 right-handed. He walked him to reload the bases. And Lord Almighty, Stock has allowed 2 runs and has allowed 1 run. I'm sorry, 1 run. And that's going to bring up Ralph Terry, who's gone all the way in this ball game. The bases are full, 2 outs. The pitch to Terry, 4-6, right-handed, base hit, Terry to right. Howard scores. Skowron rounding third. 1 to 10. We'll hold them. We're not going to be greedy here. With 2 outs, 1 to 12, 1 to 13. We're just going to hold them. We're you know, why bother? It's 12-3 Yankees, and they're going to let Stock pitch to Richardson at this point. The Yankees have batted around. The pitch to Richardson. That's 5-9 right-handed. Grounds it to short, should end the inning. If You Dare fields it and throws it to Gentile, and the side is retired. 4 runs for the Yankees here in the top of the 9th, just to add insult to injury. 2-run home run by Mantle. 5 hits, 2 walks. 3 were left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ralph Terry has gone all the frickin' way. And here's Brooks Robinson to lead it off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, it's 10-3. I don't know where I got the 12 or anything. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10-3. Okay, here's Terry now. The pitch to Brooks, that's 2-5 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast, but that's going to hang up in the air for Blanchard, and it's 1 out. And we could take out Blanchard. He's a 4, E4, but with this kind of lead, it's not necessary. Here's Gus Triandos, 1 out. Terry into his windup. Pitch to Triandos, 4-10 right-handed, pops it up to short. Tresh under it, makes the catch, 2 away. Terry 1 out away from his second win of the season. He's gone all the way. Terry gets the sign from Elston Howard. He's set. The windup and the pitch if you dare. That is 1-6. He pops it up to second. It's for Richardson. He makes the catch and the ball game is over. The final here in Baltimore. New York Yankees 10, Baltimore Orioles 3. The win goes to Terry. He went all the way. He's 2-1 now. Pitched 9 innings. Allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. He walked. Not a batter. Superb control. Struck out 3. Allowed 3. The loss goes to Estrada. Wait a minute. Yes, the loss goes to Estrada. He's 0-2 now. Stock came in 7-8, pitched 1 inning. Allowed 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout. The final line of this game, New York Yankees 10 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error. It's a typical nice Yankee win. Orioles 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Star of the game, stars of the game. It's a tough loss stack. I'm going to say stars of the game are Ralph Terry, Mantle with 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in. Notables to Tresh, 2 for 5 with a 2-run home run, and Boyer, 2 runs batted in. Oh, give the whole goddamn team stars. Thank you, Hoots. I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Thank you, Hooterville. Thank you, Stack. Thank you, Ben. And of course, thank you to the wonderful Kathy Harden. Bob Cole was here. Thank you, Bob. And everybody else in the strat-o-matic community. I never want to miss anybody. Thank you, Bill Ivamy, who was here. I'm going to disconnect now. I have a couple of errands to do. I got to get that dude, that old dude, neighbor of mine, piping hot coffee with lots of cream and 4 Splendas. And I might get a cup myself while I'm at it. Mail his letter. And then I got to do some personal business. And at this point, tentatively scheduled for 5 p.m. I had said 4:30. It was incorrect. It's a 5 p.m. start. Detroit Tigers at the Boston Red Sox, staying on this April 19. It'll be Phil Reagan starting for Detroit and Gene Conley for the Red Sox. To everybody out there, I want to say stay strong, stay well, and I will catch you all next time, okay?